right, next workout. So today is Friday, and this is going to be arms, so biceps, triceps, and shoulders. This is going to be a Tricon workout, and I'll put a link to a series of videos where I saw this. I do like these. These definitely burn you out. It's a series of a series of 9 movements. So your first 3 are very quick 1, 2, 3 movements. Full range of motion. Obviously form and range of motion are critical to all of this. But say you're doing a shoulder press, so it's going to be 1, 2, so 3 quick ones. Then it's going to be 3 fully extended, and you hold for 3 seconds. And then the last 3 are going to be full range of motion on 3 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a pretty cool series of movements. Works very well, and it definitely burns you out because that, if you understand the whole time under tension, and if it matters, there's some debate over that. You're in that for a very long time as you're doing this. So it's just something a little different. I do these once a month, usually, maybe twice a month sometimes. But one, 2, 3. Two, two, oh, man. Nice. Just set this up ahead of time. Part of the part of doing these is, or what's important with doing these, is to do slightly reduced weight from what you normally, like if you're doing sets of like 8 reps or 10 reps, something like that, you want to back the weight down a little bit because you are going to you're going to be moving quicker, and you're just going to be under tension a lot longer. So it'll burn you out quicker, and that's the part that really feels good about this. I might have this a bit too heavy, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Oop. Not too heavy at all. That was actually nice. That was actually pretty. According to heavy, the last time I did that, so that is 65 pounds with the bar, the easy curl bar. And last time I did this, it was 50 pounds. So with the steel weight, so nice. So it'll be cool, people's comments on this. These are just, I think they're called isometrics, where you're slowing down the movement. But it feels good. Feels great. Like you saw in my other video, I tend to do 3 exercise rotations at a time to film this. Let me know what you think. Is that useless? Am I doing too much? Should I just do 1 at a time, or is that pretty? Is doing like 2 or 3, or working through your whole set once and then starting over? I know a guy that does that. He does 1 of everything all the way through the set, starts over. So kind of weird. Not sure how effective that is muscle wise. Seems like a very 1980s Suzanne Summers type thing, but it works. So it definitely seems to work. This is another thing. I'm taking a detour here on, but this thing, these bats are incredible. Wildly more difficult than you think, than you would think that they would be. This is a steel one. The Hindu Indians use, I forget what type of hardwood it is, but they make theirs out of hardwood, and they're significantly larger and heavier than this. Although this one's, let's look at the weight. I think this is 5 pounds, I believe. Just this weight, and then this is like, I think it's 11 pounds. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But this is just an Amazon thing, and you just do a lot of upper body stuff with it, and it's really good for grip strength and your shoulders. I actually bought it for my wife. My wife had very significant shoulder surgery a few years back. So slap tear, bicep reattachment, and rotator cuff debridement all at the same time. And so that is really for her more than anything to strengthen up her shoulder, because if she doesn't work on it, if it kind of, she just lets it go for a while, she can definitely feel it. All right. Back to shoulder presses. Now this is 35 pounds on these Bowflex ones. I usually work out at 50, so this is pretty light, but I'm more focused on form and repetitions with this. 1, 2, 3. Mess that up. 2, 3, 3. Nice. You have to watch the videos, and again, I'll link it in here for these tricons in the theory. They're apparently better for you when you're like my age. I'll be 55 here shortly, and it's one of those kind of the set of things you should do, or the way you should change how you lift when you get into your 40s and 50s. And so feels good, so I'll keep doing it. Nice. Definitely need to fix the music thing. These things, wait, this be a better view on this. £108 on that one. Yeah, so each one of those blocks on these Mikolas is 12 pounds. So Let's try. Third set, we'll do 120. Give that a try. And then for this, what are we at? 65. Feeling froggy, so let's go to 75. I think this is probably a bit much. Kind of struggled with the last one, but more growth happens, right? All right. All right. Third set for this group, and then we'll move on to next face pulls. Lateral raises, and lateral raises, face pulls, and shrugs. All right. That was good. One thing I definitely need to be good about, I do use my timers, but given a minute or so between sets. When I first got back into the gym, before I broke my back, I was really bad about knocking out these types of workouts in like 40 minutes. And invariably, I'd get my blood pressure so low, I'd end up getting sick and throwing up in the gym bathroom, getting lightheaded, and, ears start ringing and your vision starts clouding up and going away. And this is my putting a minute in between each one definitely makes a huge difference. All right, so here's to optimism. That was good. I didn't think I was going to get all 9 reps out of that. I'll be honest. We'll take those down to 20 for the laterals coming up. Do our triceps one more time. And then this is 120. Let's see how this goes. Nice. The other thing you have to do when you do face pulls, you watch various YouTubers, Jeff Cavalieri, I believe. A lot of people have started demonstrating and kind of focusing on how a lot of guys are doing face pulls, basically like reverse skull crushers. Honestly, guys were just taking a rope, bringing it like this, and it's all right up front here. And that's not what face pulls are actually supposed to be. Although as a reverse skull crusher, I think it probably has some value. But the actual face pull is, instead of having your arms down like this, you want your bicep and tricep to be parallel to the floor, and then you want to bring it around. You want to feel it. You want to squeeze that lower section of your traps and your scapula. You want to squeeze that together, and that's what you're supposed to be working. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Laterals, face pulls, and shrugs. shrugs. Actually, let's use dumbbells for a shrug this time instead of trap bar. I did the trap bar last week. So pretty light. We'll start at 15. But one, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I knocked that down to 15 from 20 because, man. Take it to 60 with the shrugs. All right. So, yeah, that's what I get. Not paying attention. So I just did a straight 8 on that one. We'll fix it on the next one. You know what? I'm moving weight. That's what matters. I'm actually down here doing this. So, to some extent, this doesn't need to be 100% accurate as long as you're just moving weight. Hardest part, showing up, doing this consistently. And because it can get boring. You look at my heavy logs and stuff that I post on social media. Last week I had a day where I just asked the cloud, as it were, you guys, out in the ether. So get rid of those days where you come to work out, have to work out, and one of your prescribed days, and you just don't feel like it, and you just wash it, just let it go, or do you just force your way through it? And in my sense, kind of half-ass it. Pretty universally, I was going to say 90% of the people are like, get your head trash right and just do the workout. You'll feel better in the end of it. And you do. The endorphin, the dopamine rush out of exercising really does work, overcomes a lot. But when you're really not in that headspace, man, it was hard, and I wasn't really rep shaving, but I definitely knocked my weight down, so I didn't lift nearly as heavy. I wasn't trying to There was no kind of trying to grow through, like what you just saw here, going from on the easy curl bar, going from 65 to 75. There was none of that. I probably did. I think I was doing chest and back that day. And I think I put like 185 on the bar. And it was just like 1, 2, 3. I was so it's just be interesting what you guys put in the comments. Do you guys force it, or is it better for you mentally just to scrub it and come back the next day or 2 days later, whatever your cadence is for working out? Do you just not try and force it? So, all right. Oh, shrugs. Let's see. Oh, man. Focus, guys. We're doing tricons. I think that's probably one of the things one of the few nitpicks about these are the Bowflex 1090s. So these are the 90-pounder ones. Is that they lean like that. The weights tend to get hung up occasionally. Particularly when you're like, I got it at 60 pounds right now. I noticed that. I know that I've read that the weights sometimes fall off. I have not had that happen. These are used. I bought these from a husband and wife that moved to the power blocks, but they're well taken care of. I just typical Facebook Marketplace thing, man. I cleaned them up, and they've been. That was probably 7 months ago. They've been fantastic. I do love that they're just compact because I don't really have room down here for like a full dumbbell set. So this definitely works. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. See if we can do these right this time. That was sloppy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. 1, 2. That is as much a grip strength exercise as it is shoulders. Whew. Man, that was 60 pounds again. I'm going to stick with that for the next one too. One more set, and then yeah. Something I'm going to do here in the near future is so I've been at this since January. That's the end of January. That's when we built this gym and swapped out the Smith machines. And so it's the beginning of August right now. I made a lot of progress. Feel great. And I will probably switch up some of this for some CrossFit functional exercise. And it's like the joke, right? It's like the joke. How do you know somebody does CrossFit? Oh, they will tell you. So not militant about it. Years ago, I did that. I was doing a lot of just almost entirely CrossFit stuff, and it really worked well. I built a bunch of my own gear. I don't have any of that anymore. So I'll have to redo that. But I'll probably switch some of this up for CrossFit. I won't fully give up these kind of specific strength stuff. But I'm probably going to throw some CrossFit stuff in here here in the near future. So, all right, let's go. Last 3 sets, or last 3 exercises, excuse me, and then we're done for Friday. I've done 20 on that. Next time. Start that one over. Telling you, that form is hard to maintain. You can see me correcting, and I've been doing corrected face pulls, let's call them that, for like at least 2 or 3 months now. That's when I first saw Jeff's video. And it's still, man, it's just a natural, you just want to sink down and end up using like your biceps. Oh. And there we go. Man, that was a pretty brutal one. Tricons always are. I do Like I said, those shrugs at that point are half of that is just grip strength, holding those 60s like that. Another good one in the books. That's the Tricon. Next Friday will be a regular one. I'll keep posting these. Like, comment, subscribe, like everybody says. Critique. I'm definitely thick-skinned. I was in the Marine Corps. Yeah, by all means, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I'm doing right. Most of all, I hope, there's tons of us out there posting workout videos, and I hope you're watching them, and I hope you're learning from them. I learn from them. Learn what to do, and also, more importantly, what not to do. But beyond all that, all of this, Ronnie Coleman, the great, legendary bodybuilder, Ronnie Coleman said, everybody wants to be a bodybuilder. Nobody wants to lift no heavy-ass weights. And that is true. I mean, I truly enjoy this. It's addictive. I'm down here at least 4 days a week. And the only reason I'm not down here 6 is because I'm 55 years old. And the line between fitness and brokenness, that big. So get a sense, if you're going to start doing this, get a sense of where you're at physically. If you're worked out before, if you haven't, and just do something. Just move. You're going to feel so much better. Most of it at the end, particularly as you stick with it for a while. Hardest part out of all of this is not doing the shrugs or getting a room and a space organized or walking on the treadmill for an hour or any of that. It's just getting down here and doing something. And you don't have to be down here for an hour or 45 minutes or 2 hours every day or 3 days or any of that. Just come down and start doing something. Walk on a treadmill for 20 minutes. Walk 1 mile, whatever your metric is, right? And get down here and just start with the basics. Do air squats. Do push-ups. On your knees if you have to. If you have some gym equipment, dumbbells, a barbell, there is a great workout by Chris Hemsworth or his trainers, whichever, but it's just a 45-pound Olympic bar, nothing more than that, and it's just the basics of curls, bench press, some twists. You want to be real careful that I don't do those because I've talked about my back, and there's videos about my back out there on my channel. I'm not. I'm held together like a Lego character with titanium bolts and stuff, and I would probably come apart like one too if I tried to do. It's 40. It's an Olympic bar, and you're doing trunk rotations, which is, if you're fine, phenomenal. Do those. The reason you hurt your back is not because you hurt your back; it's because your back is weak. And now that I'm reconstructed, as it were, I do a lot of things to strengthen my back. I'm back to doing like Romanian deadlifts. I do trap deadlifts. I do Bulgarian. I do a lot of back-centered stuff to try and strengthen this up because it keeps me out of pain and it'll keep me from re-injuring myself. Just do form, do it smart. Not trying to set any, personal records, but just get down here and just do it. Just do something, and then set a reminder to get back. Whether it's on your patio, whether it's in a spare room, whether it's just in your living room. I'm old enough to remember Tybo, and was it P90X? So you just did that in your living room. So just do something. And with that, thank you very much for watching this. Thank you for sticking with me to here. And I'm going to be doing these Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. probably do more than that because I am Tuesdays and Thursdays. One of my videos that's out there that I just posted is just Tuesday. I do push-ups, pull-ups, air squats, very basic stuff. So thank you for sticking with me. See you guys.